I'm going to critique 𝗕𝗔𝗓𝗪𝗌's $25 million Las Vegas modern mansion. So if you decide to build, design, or buy a mansion, you won't make the same mistakes. Let's watch it together.
What's up, everybody? It's Enes here. Welcome to another episode. This week we're in Henderson, Nevada, looking at the breathtaking views of Las Vegas and about to tour this stunning modern estate. This home was designed and built by Blue Heron, and it was recently sold for a record-breaking price of $25 million.
$25 million for Las Vegas is a lot of money. This better be good.
Which makes this home the most expensive property ever sold in the history of Southern Nevada.
You know why it says Southern Nevada? Because by Lake Tahoe, on the Nevada side, a ton of Californians who want to save their money on their taxes, they go buy houses on the other side of the lake. And those houses are more expensive because you get to save 15% on your state income tax, right?
Now, the house itself is phenomenal. Striking contemporary architecture.
I have to say, so far so good. I mean, they didn't definitely go like cookie cutter, like the house in the background over here. That looks like really typical, you know, Minecraft home designed by a bunch of kids. This is definitely more architectural. There's some dynamic elements to it. There's some like weird stairway that is sticking out. And it definitely blends in, like it belongs to location, you know, right? It's a desert property. It fits in. The landscaping right off the bat looks just really bad, but you know, so far so good. Architecturally, I'm satisfied.
It's currently designed as a 3-bedroom that can be up to 5 bedrooms if needed.
What do you mean? Is it a 3-bedroom or a 5-bedroom? If it's a 3-bedroom, it's the size of our house, like same. But it's a 5-bedroom, it sounds more like, you know, 25 million, and that's even small for a $25 million house, especially for Las Vegas.
Now, although this home has been sold, it currently serves as a show home for Blue Heron.
Wait a minute, that sounds super fishy. The most expensive house that ever sold in Las Vegas is being leased back to the developer, so it will be used for a showroom? This happens all the time with developers, right? They sell the first property that comes out, normally a showpiece, an important one. They sell it to someone they know, or they have it like let's call it an arm-length relationship. And I'm not saying they do. Stop smiling. I'm not saying that, okay? They do that to set the comp really high.
The house is located in the exclusive gated community of McDonald Highlands. From the exterior, we can see the beautiful modern lines of this home. Front is nicely landscaped with this drought-tolerant rock design.
Okay, again, landscaping. This looks like it's just, you know, right out of the desert. Like you didn't do anything. Architecturally, so far, again, I'm not in love with it, but it's very classy. It's timeless.
And I love how they use a lot of plants and trees that are native to Nevada's landscape.
What do you mean? They didn't do anything. They just let the plants grow. Like, if you're driving from LA to Las Vegas, you pull over, you're going to see exactly the same setup, okay?
Now, on my left-hand side, we have the driveway.
I'm really glad it doesn't look like a freaking typical white box so far.
And we have this reflection pool kind of setting the tone as you walk into the property. It's a beautiful detail.
Why is it taking so long to get to the front door?
And I love, even with the pool, how they tie in these rustic steel panel details by cladding the exterior of the pool, as well as these grid details that we see on my right-hand side.
See, I like this palette. The fact that they anticipated that the metal is going to oxidize and going to bring this orangish reddish, and matching that with the stone, and then keeping the palette simple and accurate to the location where it is, I like it.
And that pool that we saw overflows to this section here and continues into the other reflection pool, which is amazing. Now, we have this walkway here, and before we go into the main home...
Dude, where are we? This is like I've seen escape rooms that are easier to figure out than this. It's like the IKEA layout without the arrows. Can we get to the front door? We've taken 4 turns.
This is where we have the casita.
A casita? I'm not getting the casita vibe, but it is a good office. I like its location.
Now I want to take everybody back to the exterior walkway, and as we go in, first thing we see is the incredible views of Las Vegas Strip.
This is pretty freaking far. This is a zoomed shot. Like you will see later on, like when it zooms out, you can barely see the high rises.
But I want to take everybody to the edge of this walkway here. So they have this massive reflection pool, and I love how they framed this view, but yet still brought some of those Nevada native materials like the rocks, cactus trees on each side of this reflection pool. Again, phenomenal view.
I completely agree. It's a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful angle. And I love all the modern elements really integrating perfectly with the nature of where this property is located at.
And like I mentioned earlier, this house has 3 pools. This happens to be one of them.
I don't think that's a pool. This is not for humans to swim in. Please don't take your swimming suit in here, okay?
I want to take everybody back and take to this side. We have a sliding glass door that is currently open, and this is technically the main entry of this home.
Dude, you took me like 4 turns to walk me into the freaking wall? What is going on? I'm glad we got a glimpse of the view, but why did you enter me from here?
Steel staircase that goes up to the 2nd floor and the 3rd floor of this home. Beautiful modern design with acrylic steps.
I don't like acrylic design whatsoever. It's such a cheap industrial material to use in a home. It should never be done.
Now, as soon as you walk in, the first room you see in front of you
is the kitchen. You walk into the kitchen, you better be hungry. You can go in there, open up and grab.
Seating section right next to the kitchen. And then Mikey, why don't we focus on this side for a second? This is the other corner opening up to another pool that opens up to that other section, which we're going to talk in a bit.
Okay, this is really impressive. Not just the fact that the kitchen and the family room are well spaced, great scale, they open up to the view, but the most impressive part is how indoor-outdoor flow is like maximized. You don't know where the inside starts and the outside ends. Now, the obvious thing is that this is not a family-friendly house. The fact that the kid could just go in and jump into the swimming pool without anyone even noticing it is God forbid. This is definitely for a billionaire who doesn't have kids or doesn't want kids, or it's just the bachelor pad for him.
You have a walkway from your great room that takes you either to your backyard or the staircase where you can go up to an amazing deck space where you can see the views even better.
So I don't like industrial design, but they've really done it well. It really fits in with the Vegas vibe. The fact that they've used a lot of stone really offset all the metal, and the fact that most of the metal is rusted also really takes away that punch of industrial look. There's like proper architectural elements that were implemented, rules that they followed, like the fact that the swimming pools are all at the same level, and they've sunken the second outdoor patio so it won't block your view. There's so many elements that they've done fantastically well.
And I want to talk about a very subtle detail here. Mikey, you see this subtle V shape steel panel? We actually already saw quite a bit of these subtle V details throughout the property.
Did you guys notice them? It was all over, from the outside, inside, like everywhere they were using these V-shaped stuff, which is good. You don't need to like reinvent the wheel. They've kept the palette simple and then brought tiny little design features. That gives it a little bit of its own identity, character, and without even people noticing it, subconsciously when you see that element, it brings continuity to the property.
Mikey, let's check out the second island. Now, this is really interesting. Travertine countertops. They did a steel waterfall edge on each side.
Well, I don't know if that's a waterfall edge. I think waterfall edge would be if you the same material and top goes down. They just slap the piece of metal there. But again, do you see how the metal is like different colors? That really makes it look nicer to me.
Both induction cooktops here with griddle. And on top of that, they have a glass backsplash because as I'm looking or as I'm cooking here, I literally see the Las Vegas Strip.
Pretty cool. Again, very well thought out. And again, it's all black, not my taste, but they pull it off. They balance it right.
So right next to the cooktops, we have a secondary opening that takes you to the chef's kitchen. This chef's kitchen has everything you need.
Fantastic chef's kitchen. I think you had enough counter space to impress everyone with the 3 islands. If this space would have closed off, so if your chef is cooking, could have entered from the other side, would have been an advantage. I think the fact that it's open is unnecessary.
I forgot about this when we were at the entry. You see this kind of a blue crystal.
Yeah, it looks like the stones from a fake fireplace.
They have this at the entry of the house and at the backyard as well, and it's perfectly straight.
Like, that's a design element. I think that's their logo. Like, isn't it called like blue something?
We have this opening here that takes us to the laundry room. This is without a doubt one of the most kind of entertaining and different laundry rooms we've ever seen.
This is so if you really love your maid and you have a close relationship, when you're there to hang out with them, you'll be comfortable. No, I'm kidding. This is like where the staff area eats, kind of their office, let's say.
Glass door. This is where you have your washer and dryer.
Only one washer and dryer? Oh, it's only a 3-bedroom. Sorry. Yeah, it's a 3-bedroom. What else do you want?
You got the seating section, a lot of base cabinets, sliding glass doors opening up the small courtyard or the backyard space that we're going to see in a bit. Right around the corner, we got a doggy wash. They even thought about that.
Yeah, you went pretty cheap. Like, where is that, rustic metal? Come on. You went all tile on your dog. You cheaped it out.
Also, a lot of you are probably wondering at this point, where is the garage of this home? Well, it's normally here, but since this is a show home for Blue Heron, they actually currently have it staged as an office setup for them because they have a lot of people working in there. But that garage setup can accommodate 5 to 11 cars.
11 cars? How? How are you going to configure to fit 11 cars? What is this, like the latest episode of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Can you please someone explain how you going to shrink 11 cars in there?
We're back at the hallway. You may think that I'm going to go this side, but not.
Oh, you're very tricky at us. It's like you juked us.
Look at this steel corner pivot door that opens up to arguably most unique powder room.
It looks like a tomb of a mummy or something. What is going on?
And in case you're wondering where is the faucet, it's actually here. That's the knob. And
I was gonna say, I'm gonna ask you to turn that on.
That is gonna cause some problems. People are not gonna figure that out.
Without a doubt, the house's architecture and its finishes really sets itself apart from a lot of the moderns that honestly we've ever toured.
I agree. To me, modern design needs to innovate. I always say that in my videos. It does that. I respect that, right? They've actually tried to do something different. They've tried to push the envelope forward.
Let's take everybody back to this hallway. Ready? Another unique room setup here. Wine room.
Dude, this is a really weak wine room. You can't even walk straight. It's so narrow. You've put a mirror on this side. You have to walk sideways like a lobster. Just call it like a design piece. Don't call it a wine room, please. People get offended.
Exterior door here. This is another signature Blue Heron detail. They have these curved stucco walls with this kind of unique pattern.
I really like that. I was wondering how they did that, and Ennis knows all this stuff, so I was waiting for him to tell us. It looks cool. Again, it looks different, risky. It looks like a kind of a cake that is melting, but it goes. It softens the look.
And following this hallway, that's the kitchen and a great room, by the way. Right behind us, we have the formal dining room area.
What a comfortable dining room. Look at this. Look at the setbacks. It sits super, super comfortable. I mean, this is a 10%. You could probably easily put a 12% in there too. And it's, again, right open to everywhere.
This whole dining room area opens up to the outdoors. Wrapping around in this covered section.
Wait a minute. Is that your neighbor's house? That's pretty close to your neighbor. If this is your neighbor's house, I'm not happy about it.
There are a lot of bathrooms throughout, but it's so seamlessly integrated into the walls. It's almost hard to find them or you almost forget about them. But this door opens up to a powder room for this section.
Dude, why are the freaking powder rooms so small? The last one was a freaking, centrifuge for separating the isotopes in your fart so they will move up the freaking chimney faster. This one is a freaking time machine to 1970s. Why do they look like this?
Bar section on this side that has this high countertop, and we have a ton of built-ins here.
This is the ugliest bar I've seen. This was a huge miss. Just black? You decided to go black? Like, come on. This is like the main bar of the house. You've had your dinner, you come to the cool. This is like the fun area. This is the main bar.
And wrapping around, this is the second pool off of the great room that we talked about earlier. Even the tracks or the inside of the tracks have the same polished concrete floors.
Okay, the most important thing that you should know about the tracks if you buy a house that has this many sliding doors opening and closing, when these little rocks get in there, you're going to have issues opening and closing them. Probability of that happening on this property is a lot because people are getting out of the swimming pool. It's going to have a lot of headache just maintaining these sliding doors.
It's a little sunny, so I'm going to put my glasses on. We have another sliding glass door here that takes you to the outdoors.
Okay, one of the other things about the sliding glass doors that they've done really good is that these are a lot of doors that are pocketing everywhere, right? And they haven't allowed the pocket walls to block your view or disturb your layout really bad. Like, the property has a pretty good flow to it, and that's impressive.
On this side, we have our main outdoor barbecue area, bar setup. Mikey, let's cover some of the details here. We have a massive Wolf gas grill, your stove setup.
These counters are going to get so hot in summer, summertime that, you put your hand or arm on it, it's going to burn the crap out of your arms.
Right underneath that, we have an outdoor space. Super cozy, technically right next to your great room. We got an outdoor dining area here.
So this had to be sunken so you could see the view and this area wouldn't block your view. And you would have the both swimming pool level, right, with each other. That was really important for the design. Again, very smart.
I mean, the views from this point is simply incredible. We have the mountains on the back, strip right in front of us.
Pay attention to this. First of all, you should know that this is a planned neighborhood. Now, they don't have like exact models, so like plan A, plan B, plan C, where like all that A houses look the same, B houses. But the person who paid $25 million for this, has to watch everyone else building around it. These two lots in front of it are gonna, take away from this view that he initially got.
But I want to take everybody towards the lower.
Look how cheap this looks. Look at the fence. This is like the one level up after the like chain link fence. That's what you get. Like if you pay like, $10 more, that's the type of fence you're gonna get.
I want to take everybody back to the entry so we can check out the primary bedroom suite. This sliding glass door tucks into the wall and opens up to the primary bedroom suite. Beautiful walkway with LED lighting on one side and plant lighting on the other. Walnut panels, and it takes us straight to the view and where we have the bedroom. This part of the bedroom is lowered, so it's below the reflecting pool.
Okay, kind of underwhelming. The bed is positioned to just, take over the view, but that ugly fence is killing me. And again, I don't know if the sunken was the right approach to it, because I guess they wanted to create this moment where you're eye level with the water. I don't know why. I would have liked to see in a wider room, right? It's a bit narrow to me.
Right behind the bedroom setup, we kind of had the seating section. Look at this reflecting mirror design here, because it's actually a water closet. I want you to go in there. It's too tight for both of us, but from your toilet setup, you take advantage of the amazing view.
Why is it so small? It's so tiny. I don't know why they've had this obsession with designing these tiny, tiny powder rooms and toilets.
Let's talk about this shower design. This is stunning. It's all enclosed with glass. This is probably one of the most unique rainhead floor mount shower designs we've ever seen.
Do you know why they make, shower heads in the wall? When you put hot water, if your body touches it, it will burn your arm or your hand, right? Second of all, if you ever hit it multiple times over the years, it's going to get wobbly. And guess what? It's going to burst and water is going to get everywhere. You're going to have a huge headache. That's why there's a lot of times very good reasons why we do things the way we do.
First, I thought this was some sort of just a bench design for the walk-in shower, but then I realized I found this detail. Check this out. Ready, Mikey?
Is that a warming drawer?
Yeah.
I thought it's one of those like prison things where like you put the food, you push it and they can pull it out from the other side. It's a warmer. It's kind of a Japanese stuff they have a little bit, no?
Look at this. For your primary bathroom, you get a sink design here, dishwasher, some cabinets, same travertine countertops that we saw at the kitchen. They also used it here. Small fridge, warming drawer, and an espresso maker, all for your primary bedroom.
Wasn't expecting a dishwasher, but I guess like if you're really lazy to go to your, wash the stuff, or your mate doesn't want to do it, you can wash it here. But overall, I'm really not impressed by the primary bedroom.
I want to take everybody and check out the closet for the primary bedroom. It's all open. We have these kind of paneled in wardrobes right in the center of this primary closet. This one actually have an access to a panic room. We'll leave that private for now.
Well, you didn't. You just showed us.
All right, everyone. Here we are at the second floor landing. We have the staircase going up to the third floor, and this bridge takes us straight to the sky suite. We have the sky bridge here that connects you from the hallway to the bedroom. It's all glass. You can actually see one of the main pools. And going through this opening, we go straight into the seating area of this bedroom. Nice and open. We got a beautiful couch setup.
Okay, this seems a lot more like primary suite vibes from the second floor. This feels, you see how it's softer tones? I like that for the primary, for the bedroom vibe a lot more than that, you know, the same material that you used in the living room.
Outdoor space on our left-hand side, but I want to take everybody back to the main walkway where we came up to the second floor. And even the ceilings here, Mikey, it's all stucco.
It's very low ceilings. The ceilings are like probably 8 feet.
And this is the deck space you get on the second floor, complementing the Sky Suite and the loft space. This is the cantilevered exterior staircase that we saw from the backyard.
Okay, so this stairway gives you a quick access to the backyard. You could maybe jump into the swimming pool. I think it was kind of designed to maybe feature as a diving board, but I just don't know if the pool is deep enough.
Such a unique architectural detail of this home.
For sure.
Did you see that? The house next door can see right through to your backyard from the side of the house, all those openings. I guess the houses are not set at the same setbacks, and that's a big concern. I mean, if you pay $25 million and people can see you in your swimming pool directly from their window, that's not okay.
We have another bedroom to see on this level, and it's located right behind the loft bar. Super warm and spacious here. Again, ton of natural light coming into the bedroom, and it has this full open bathroom design.
Okay, so this is a decent guest bedroom, right? So you have 2 primaries and a guest bedroom. This is what you would expect from a guest bedroom. This one is a no-brainer.
Here we are at the 3rd floor, which is where we have the Sky Lounge. First door right next to us opens up to a full bathroom. Now this bathroom design is very unique. We have all these rain heads on this side.
What? Why does this look like a human car wash? What is going on here?
Super cool. And I know what Mikey's thinking. He's like, Enes, can we turn on the rain heads?
No, he's thinking about who's having a 5-some in this property. This is crazy.
We're back at the landing of the 3rd floor. And as we walk in, we have the Sky Lounge right in front of us. Think about this space as your little nightclub or a lounge or a bar.
Yeah, I'm not getting a great bar vibe over here again. They just didn't do the bars the right way. It just looks really cookie cutter, you know? Where are the shelves? Where is the decoration? Where's the backsplash? You just put 3 TVs and show the same house you're in. Like, what's the point of that?
All opened up towards the amazing views. Beautiful ceiling that continues all the way to the outdoors. And you have the seating section right in the center.
This is disappointing. Like, where is the dance floor? Where is the DJ booth? This is a party house. Like, we didn't get a sport court. We didn't get a movie theater. We didn't get a gym. We didn't get a spa, sauna, or cold plunge. To me, this house is for someone who wants 2 primary bedrooms to themselves and 1 guest bedroom. That's it. And who doesn't get constipated and can really use, you know, tiny, skinny toilet. Other than that, if you want to see a house that is really designed for someone who's really paranoid, click on this video. And if you want to consult with me before making stupid, expensive real estate mistakes, the consulting link is in the description. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.